Farming outside of the experimental mode, Bungie's encouraging players to do Night March and Upper Complex / Observation Lens by positively dumping high quality loot in there. Now good players are farming that rapidly and gearing up in purple and golds that drop from what is a much easier mode than Outpost or Cryo. Again, this loads up these groups with purples and golds instantly, skipping the normal progression path of an extraction shooter. Problem is that between both this farming path and the sponsored kit issue, the cat is out of the bag and this season just has to deal with the imbalance. It's not as if it's going to do a second wipe or anything. Upper Complex might be nerfed, but if you...
Higher Appraisers is strategy. In this video, I'll go over 6 different scenarios of Lacrimosa's team rotation. 4 of them will be 0 Lacrimosa, and 2 of them for a 1 Lacrimosa.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need... You there, looking to...
Dude, where are your NTE videos? What the fuck? Oh, I never made any more. Ugh. I don't even have any CCs for this game. Okay, we have this dude.
Hello YouTube, today I'm bringing you a full character guide for Lacrimosa. This video will cover her role, break down her gameplay, talk about her awakenings, show different team comps, arcs up. Now that's out of the way, let's start with the A Scorch team. With the core of Lacrimosa, Sakiri out of the way, we then add Adler to the mix for his skill, which applies another dot to Sakiri's passive to provide a 75% damage boost to Nightmare's dot damage. Coupled with Adler's shield and pretty decent damage once fully built with defense, gets a full first team force. The fourth team makes anything with lots of viable options, including 5,000 with force dot on his ult and executing targets, Authority complete hyperpause ultimate damage, audio for even more attack buffs, and pure green shield, still can't survive, or even Daffodil if you want to be sweaty, use the swap. This team is super easy to play and does pretty good damage to you even at low investment. You can raise its stats further by being a bit sweaty with animation cancel. Here's an example rotation on the last floor top half of Beyond the Rails. Note that Lacrimosa will be using range mode and will not use any common skills. Since the default skill applies 5 nightmare stacks and you want all the nightmare stacks you can get because that's going to be your bread and butter damage at a low investment. Start on Lacrimosa and then use the swap to the range attack. Yes, start with the range attack and the open world range mode enabled. But when you reset the stage for some reason or default you back to melee, so pay attention again. The moment your swap animation starts, you can switch to security and use your ult to start her attack time. Follow with the skill to gain some ult energy and just swap the Adler to security skill animation. Immediately use the Adler ult and its skill and swap cancel back to Lacrimosa. Immediately use Lacrimosa's skill first, followed by her ultimate. We do it in reverse order to cancel out the free 5th hit we get from casting the default skill, which is a downside to her range mode since her 5th basic attack hit has a long cast animation. After the ult, they all heal to grant the basic attack combo. Note that on the 4th hit, the moment you raise your hand, it can dodge the animation cancel, and the rest of the damage on the 4th hit will still go through. Keep doing this as your cooldown resets collapse on the 2nd attack. Don't use it immediately. Use the shield to cancel out the 4th basic attack animation and dodge immediately after. If done correctly, you'll be able to cancel the 5th hit as well. This rotation charges up her cycle energy super fast, so after like 3 basic attack chains, you're ready to cycle. Don't immediately cycle into security though. Again, wait and cancel her 4th hit as usual with the swap to security. Use her skill to charge her ult more, and then animation cancel swap to Adler and use his skill, and then again cancel swap back to Lacrimosa to do her basic attack combos. And the rotation repeats. Cast ultimate whenever available off cooldown every time you see any of the ultimates light up, and try your best to use Lacrimosa's ult to cancel her skilled animation to skip the 5th hit. Once you're used to the canceling 4th hit with literally anything gameplay, this scheme becomes second nature and very great. Just remember that every time you do a dodge counter, you auto combo into the 4th hit, so be prepared to cancel it. For gearing, slow awakening Lacrimosa should prioritize the crit rate main stat for a payoff set, and substat should be the standard double crit followed by damage and then attack percent. But But do note that you'll want to have a few lines of cycle intensity to make sure you have more than your security. Since scorch damage comes from a cycle, it's calculated based off of whoever on the team contributed more cycle intensity, with higher level characters contributing to more. And if same level, whoever has higher cycle intensity